Hi there. Welcome to another exciting episode of KSB's book review. And today, before I show you the book we are going to review, this book is a very emotional book. I don't know whether there are people here watching this video who connect their emotions to this book. Because if you do, this book is very good for you because this is a very emotional book. You will not be, it's not a book that has so many thrills, but it has some sober moments. It has its thrills along with it. But you want to calm down to read and understand what is happening in the book. And the book we are reviewing today, we are going to be meeting someone who is named Adi Walker in the book called Be Forever, Volume 1, Finding Freedom. So the author is Connie Buffalo. She and her sister used to go through the snow to borrow books, and they used to read it after their homework during bedtime. And even till now, she still loves reading books, and that's what gave her the inspiration to write books. And this is a very interesting book. Finding Freedom is about Adi Walker and her family, how they begin to whisper their escape, how they try to escape from freedom, but something happens the day after. But something very unexpected happens after they've planned their escape. Dad and Sam, the brother, are sold to another slavery, and this family has to be split up. So Addie and her mom have to escape to Philadelphia on their own, leaving their baby behind with Uncle Solomon and Aunt Lulu. This book is very emotional book. 3 pages into this book, I was already crying because most of the things the way they treated the slaves in the book was very emotional. Even some people who read the lines as well, they connected their emotions. Even people who said, "Oh, why would I cry reading a book, or why did I cry reading a movie?" Read some lines and they couldn't cry, but they were emotional, they were sober, and you know it was just a very emotional book. They are trying to escape from slavery, you know. So they and their family just got split up the next day. Like they were planning to escape, but the next day, unexpectedly, their dad and their brother just get sold, and Addie and her mom have to leave their baby behind in the house and escape to Philadelphia to find a new life. They eventually got to Philadelphia. They found someone who helped them to get to Philadelphia past the soldiers at the train station, and they were able to get to Philadelphia, and they were able to start a new life. They were able to start a new life. They were able to do many things. They met a lot of friends. They made new friends. They became happier, and something very interesting happened at the end of the book. But I'm going to allow you find this book and read it to find out what happened at the end. My favorite part of this book was when Addie finally found out she was being treated like a flunky. She actually found she didn't know what flunky meant because she didn't know how to read and write. So getting to Philadelphia, she started school, and she and her friends, met this group of girls. Her friend didn't like the girls and she wanted to be part of those girls, but her and her best friend had to split up because she was beginning to follow those girls. So this is so when she realized that she was being treated, when she realized the meaning of flunky and she was how she was treated as a flunky, she stopped following them. And I just like the way she began to appreciate her friendship with her best friend after that moment, because sometimes some people are always there for us. Some people, we call them, they answer, they whenever we are in trouble, they come to save us, and we just sometimes we take them for granted, and we just don't appreciate their friendship anymore after a while. But things like that have to happen to teach us to appreciate the closest friends around us. People that always stand that always have our back at every situation. We should always learn to take out time to appreciate them. That's one of my favorite parts of this book. The new world, and Another thing before I go to the next segment was that when I read, that part, and another of my favorite parts is that when they finally got their freedom, because when they got their freedom, I like their slavery and everything. It made me appreciate my own freedom. I can be at home and I just like, oh, I want to drink a cup of water. There's nobody saying, why did you take that cup of water? Why did you do this? If you want to eat something, you don't have anybody to ask. Just say, oh, mom, I want to eat. I'm hungry, and you can find something to eat. Not having someone to say, oh, why are you trying to eat this? Why are you trying to do this? Not someone trying to limit your life to a certain part. So, not having a slave master trying to control your life. So that's the fact that they got their freedom, and reading the book, and it just made me appreciate my freedom as a teenager to do certain things. The new word I learned in this book, is flunky. I mentioned this word earlier in my favorite part, and flunky means a servant in uniform. When Adi was hanging around here, I can't remember, when she was hanging around Hisiri, they were always carrying their books and putting on her until they got home. They would take their books from her while she walked into her mom's shop. But so flunky means a uniform servant. My ratings for this book. This book is an amazing book. It teaches a lot of lessons. You learn a thing or two. And another thing is that this book has more volume. This is volume 1. I think there's still volume 2 and 3. I'm going to read that, and I promise to review it on this channel. But this book is a very interesting book, very engaging, very sober. Like I said in the beginning, your emotions will just connect to the book. Some of my friends that even read some lines, they're always going about, oh, books cannot make me cry. Oh, movies cannot make me cry. But when they read some certain lines, they didn't cry, but they just sat down, they were able to meditate, and they were able to think, and they were able to become more appreciative of, their lives. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you're on the lookout for the book in the library, you can look out for Finding Freedom. This book is a very engaging book. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget about the reading challenge. It's exam season for me, but I'm still able to do the challenge. I'll catch up immediately after exams. I was able to read 2 books before exam. I wasn't able to review them, but after exams I promise to catch up. I'll even be able to surpass you in the reading challenge. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Send me a comment of what book I should review, what book you think will be interesting, what book you think will be fun to do on this channel. You can send it to me an email at ksbolurotimi@gmail.com, because comments, are not allowed on my channel because of my age and everything. But you can send me an email at ksbolurotimi@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you are new. And don't forget that readers are leaders who are way ahead of others. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.